So you need to make changes to an employee's profile in Toast Payroll. Maybe this person has gotten a well-deserved promotion, or on the other hand, needs to be terminated from future payrolls. Or maybe they just need to change an email address. In any case, employee profiles can be updated by navigating in your Toast Payroll account to the Teams page. Here, a record of all employees added to Toast Payroll will exist. Select an employee to review the employee's information. Alternatively, you can always search for an employee using the search function in the upper right-hand corner of your account. In either case, from this page, you can make changes.
Now, before we talk through how to make edits, let's quickly run through the employee profile and all the tiles and tabs that you see here. Please note that some of the tiles, tabs, and pages highlighted in this video might not populate in your account depending on your payroll account settings and configuration. But by default, you will land on the employment page. Here you will see the status. This tile highlights your employee's status, which can be active, terminated, or on leave of absence. Selecting this tab will allow you to make adjustments, such as terminating employees. Next to it is the Employment Details tile, which highlights key details, such as employment type and hire dates. Selecting this tile will redirect you to the Employee's Position tab, where you can review or update additional details. Below is your Jobs and Pay tile, which will highlight the specific job, location, and pay rate combinations that this employee may work. You can use this tile to add additional jobs, which will redirect you to the Jobs tab, or change their rate of pay in the event of promotions or demotions. Underneath that is your Reports To tile, which will display who this employee reports to on the job, if that information is filled out in Toast Payroll. Turning our attention to the left-hand side of the employment page, you will notice a few more navigation options. Overview is the default page, pictured here with the tiles we are discussing now. Next is Position. The Position tab enables you to review and make edits to critical employee payroll details, like their work tax location and more. The Jobs tab provides a more in-depth look at the specific job, location, and pay combinations that employees may have with your business. This information is also on your Overview page in the Jobs and Pay tile. Payment Method will enable you to review and adjust your employees' preferred payment methods. Please note that to make changes here, you will be prompted to re-log in for security purposes. The Recurring tab allows you to review and adjust pay information like deductions, taxes, and taxable wages. Your Incident Reporting tab will allow you to log records of on-the-job incidents such as injuries or OSHA violations. The Quick Calc tab is a tool used to record manual checks issued outside of the payroll cycle. Let's move on to the top navigation options. The Profile tab houses general employee information like personal information, contact information, addresses, emergency contacts, and more. The Pay History tab logs previous pay stubs for your review. The Time Off page allows you to review and edit the employee's time away from work requests and their balance. The Benefits page allows you to review benefits information, add or edit beneficiaries or dependents, and review ACA filing and open enrollment details. Taxes and Documents allows you to review the employee's document library, their tax forms, I-9, immigration, and year-end documents. Assets and Expenses allows you to review or add expense report information.
Let's talk positions. Position changes can be made due to reasons such as, but not limited to, changing primary position due to promotions, changing primary positions due to a change in hourly versus a salaried position, change in security role, change in reporting structure, or change in the location that the employee works. To update the position fields for any of these examples, ensure that the Employee tab is selected. Then scroll down to and select Position. Here, you can select the pencil edit icon. This will allow you to make changes. To finish the position change, first select the reason for your edit. Then make any changes needed to the preceding fields. Once your changes are made, proceed. Another common example of a position update is adding a second job for employees that might fill in more than one job at your business. Now, Toast Payroll allows employers to make multiple jobs and locations available to employees who just wear a lot of different hats. On the payroll side, each job and location combination can house different rates. This ensures that employees are being paid the correct rate of pay for each different job that they work, even when they're working at other locations. For these cases, start from the Employment tab and either select Add Job under the Overview section or select Jobs on the left-hand panel. Here you can select the blue Add button. Next, select the appropriate company, location, and job, along with the associated rate of pay, and select Save. If you ever need to adjust an employee's pay, start again from the Employment tab. Then navigate to the Jobs and Pay section. Here you can select Change Pay. Then input the new rate of pay, either an hourly rate or the salaried rate for a salaried employee, and the date that this rate change should take effect. Finally, select Save to your update. Okay, by now you might be catching on to a theme. Maintaining employees' information in Toast Payroll can be simple. We still have one more change to discuss though. Let's do an example of a deductions update to an employee's record. Once again, ensure that you are on the Employees Employment tab. Then select Recurring. Next, select the Deductions tab. On the Deductions tab, you can add a new deduction by selecting Add. You can also edit an existing deduction by selecting the Edit pencil icon. It is important to keep your employee information up to date. So checking in on and maintaining your system here is something you'll find yourself doing quite frequently. So keep this video and learning handy in case you need to make edits in the future.